Jurassic World Rebirth is a movie that exists, and it is not good. I would say if you wanted just some dumb action and you don't really care about story, you just want to see some dinosaurs or whatever, go see it. But I'm not even going to say that. The acting is fine. The direction is... Everybody who's in the movie seems to kind of be just collecting a paycheck. Every aspect of this film it feels very perfunctory. Like, perfunctory is the word I would use to describe all of the acting, directing, cinematography, all the things that make you feel things in the movie.
None of what you just said is good.
Everybody's characters feel like they were written by AI. Or like by a studio executive. It all just feels like, oh, we need one of these, and people like this kind of thing to happen in a Jurassic Park-ish movie. Let's take some imagery from the first movie to remind everybody that this is Jurassic, Park world, and that stuff is like sprinkled throughout the film. Whatever. Anyway, let's just get into the plot so I can be done with this. So there's this company that wants Scarlett Johansson to go into the dino quarantine zone to get
DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs
in order to synthesize some kind of a
medical breakthrough that could save countless lives.
I don't know. She says no. Corporate stooge says, I'll give you more money. And then she says yes. And Mahershala Ali is like, I have a boat. Give me money too. And then they go, okay. Then they leave. This is where the second group of characters comes in. I don't know why we need these characters. They provide nothing. It's a dad and his 2 daughters and one of the daughters' boyfriend. I'm going to refer to them as the family from now on. For some ungodly reason, they are sailing into the dinosaur quarantine zone.
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
Apparently, he's father of the year, and he does this all the time. Scarlett Johansson's team is like, what the fuck are you doing out here with your 2 kids? And he goes, well, we do it all the time. But anyway, yeah, they're sailing into the dinosaur quarantine zone for reasons, and they get attacked by the first dinosaur on the list, which is a gigantic sea monster. It attacks their vessel, it flips upside down, and they manage to get a hold of the radio. They send out a distress signal, and it just so happens that Scarlett Johansson and her friends, they just kind of happen to just be in the same place.
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
So Scarlett Johansson and her team rescue the family, but instead of just attacking their vessel, the sea monster just kind of chases it, and Mahershala Ali is like, let's sail into the rocks. That'll show him. But then the family plus boyfriend read the script and saw that they have to be separated at this point in the movie and jump into the water with the sea monster. Seriously. And then 2 of her team gets eaten by dinosaurs, and she's like, let's still get the samples because they died and that can't be for nothing or something. They press on and get 2 more samples while things happen that leave no impression on anyone. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, like the dad hurts his ankle during the sea monster attack. He saves his daughter, the little one, who is basically the facilitator for the merchandise in the movie, which is like a little baby dinosaur. Hurts his ankle. Corporate stooge betrays the older daughter, who's wearing a giant t-shirt for the entire movie, and lets her fall in the water, which is actually why the family jump in the water. That's how they get separated. Hey, if she's gonna die, let's all die. This is the point where the writers insert a bit of supplemental dialogue in the form of a throwaway line from Scarlett Johansson where she says, I told my friend with the helicopter that if I don't contact you in 24 hours, then do like a rescue flyby and I'll be there. Which puts a nice timer on the film because films need to have things like that. Anyway, this is where more things happen. Dinosaur things. Things involving people and dinosaurs and action. There's a chase with the T-Rex where you're definitely convinced that something might happen involving dinosaurs. And they get away. Anyway, the family finds some pipes on the island and they follow the pipes. They follow the pipes to an abandoned facility of some kind. I think it's the research facility from the beginning of the movie where the whole chain of events gets kicked off literally by some idiot with a candy bar, and he like throws his wrapper on the ground and the wrapper gets sucked up into the door mechanism and it breaks all the doors and lets out the giant kaiju monster who kills everyone. Anyway, yeah, so the family finds those pipes and they go to that place, and ScarJo and team also go there. At this point, more dinosaur shenanigans happen, and then the giant kaiju monster shows up, and the corporate stooge guy who nobody guessed would definitely betray them from the first 2 minutes of the film. He betrays them. Everybody's very surprised, and he gets in a car and drives away, but the alarm is going off the whole time. So, you know, he's being chased by the kaiju monster and stuff. Then the kaiju monster stops the car, literally just puts his finger on the car. And then he picks up the guy and eats him like a candy bar. Maybe the candy bar from the beginning was foreshadowing. Mahershala Ali gets a flare and distracts the kaiju with the flare in a scene where he's not at all ripping off the scene from JP1 where Dr. Grant does that with the T-Rex. He's not ripping that off. This is all original material. He sacrifices himself to let ScarJo and team plus family escape, but then the kaiju, I guess, just gets bored and fucks off because Mahershala Ali still has the flare, and that's how ScarJo and team plus family find him, because he's like, I am over here. And then I don't know. Just don't think about it. And the movie ends there. That's the end of the movie. You know, sometimes things happen to you in your life that just don't leave any impression whatsoever. They don't teach you anything. It didn't make you happy or sad or angry or anything. This movie's kind of like a bowl of cornflakes. Not Frosted Flakes, mind you. No, it's worse because it's not just bland, it's also bad. So it's kind of like cornflakes with like slightly off milk. Never mind. If you want to watch this movie, yeah, watch it. And if you don't want to watch it, you're gonna be okay. Unless you really like watching soulless cash grabs where everyone involved literally is only there for a paycheck. And if you like that kind of stuff, this is a 10 out of 10. You go and watch this one for sure. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's really important because the world depends upon it. Follow me on the socials. Join the Discord if you want to talk movies or video games or just be a nerd. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.